Right now, across the core of the US, it's hot, with extreme temperatures affecting millions of people. And in the Atlantic, hurricanes and tropical storms are picking up rapidly. In just 24 hours, 3 new tropical storms have formed: Harold, Franklin, and Gert. Tropical Storm Franklin is heading straight towards Hispaniola in Puerto Rico. With Harold, there's a significant risk of life-threatening conditions as we see excessive rain in mountain regions. Can't talk, guess what? You need a little prime. Even if Franklin doesn't intensify much, its catastrophic rain is still going to bring damaging flash flooding, mudslides, and infrastructure damage to much of these regions. A general 2 to 4 inches of rain is expected from Hawaii is on a different damn side of the country. 2 to 4 inches of rain is expected from Haiti to Puerto Rico. However, the Dominican Republic may see a staggering 8 to 12 inches with a potential peak of not 10, not 20, but 30 inches in the mountainous regions. Along with that, we're also going to see up to hurricane force winds, which will cause trees to fall, and when trees fall, they land on power lines. What happens then? Power outages, especially in these lower income areas where we might not have as strong power grids. After crossing Hispaniola, Franklin. After crossing Hispaniola, Franklin is expected to develop into a hurricane which could impact Bermuda, but we don't know much about that yet. Along with Franklin, we have Gert and Harold, and right now, at the time of filming this video, Harold is making a direct impact on southern Texas, bringing damaging winds and torrential rainfall. Now, you know what's not so interesting? Gert. Gert is the lamest tropical depression we've ever seen. It really lives up to its name, depression. Just look at this here cone, like, what even is that? That's sad. Gert, you're making me sad. Anyways, let's talk about the elephant in the room: weather models. If you follow the weather at all, you've probably checked the weather models in the last 3 days, and you've seen the super catastrophic Category 6 hurricanes they've been throwing right into central Florida. But believe it or not, there's very little chance of any of these things actually happening. Although it's concerning that we're seeing this because it means that there is potential for a very significant storm to come out, it does not look like we're going to see that right now, and this is just the models having fun trying to scare you. Now, if you can't be looking at the weather models for hurricanes, what should you be looking at? You should be looking at spaghetti. Yes, spaghetti. Surrounding me right now, we have multiple different kinds of spaghetti models. Above me, it's the intensity model, and to the right of me, we have the expected track. Now, what these models do is it takes multiple models and puts them together into a single composite image. Taking a look at Franklin, we can see that we have multiple different lines ranging somewhere from here all the way to here and whatever UKX2 is doing. Now, we can assume that the storm will most likely take a path somewhere in the middle of this, and this is how we use these models. We like to take the middle or the average path, and that's what we expect to happen. Now, coming over here to the intensity one, we can see we also have an upper limit and we also have a lower limit. Now, just like the other one, we're expecting this to be somewhere in the middle, the average. So right here is where we expect to see the intensity of Franklin reach. On this particular run, which was the 12Z run, we're expected to see Franklin reach up to a Category 1. Now, much like the other weather models, it's still a model, so it's not always right, but spaghetti models, in my opinion, are one of the more accurate models. Enough about tropical storms, let's talk about the rest of you. If you're in the central US right now, it's probably hot. We still have a massive heat dome in place, causing the hottest of hot summers. In over 15 states, from Texas to Wisconsin, we're seeing record-breaking temperatures, reaching temperatures as high as what feels like 135 degrees Fahrenheit. Yes, you heard that right, 135. With such widespread extreme temps, there's a lot of demand on our energy grid, and this is leading to rolling blackouts or brownouts. Guys, please don't run your AC any more than you really have to. If we're all running our ACs at max, no, my camera. Hi camera, nice of you to join. If too many of us are using our ACs on max, we're all gonna lose our AC, and no one wants to lose your AC when it's so goddamn hot outside. Anyways, enough of that rant. Back to where we're expecting to see record high temperatures. In much of the north central US, we're gonna obliterate our record temperatures, which date back all the way to 1936. Personally, here where I am, the record temperature for today is 94 degrees, but we're expected to make it all the way up to 99, maybe even 100 degrees Fahrenheit. And don't expect those nights to cool down either. Nighttime lows are still around 80 degrees Fahrenheit. And with all this excessive heat, you definitely need to be looking out for your furry friends because they're stressed too. Make sure your pets have plenty of food and water, and don't let them go outside during the hottest hours of the day. As far as you go, drink plenty of cool beverages, especially water. Water is the best beverage to rehydrate with. If not just water, maybe put some electrolyte powder in there, possibly liquid IV. Now, I know exactly what you want to hear. There's an end in sight. Pretty soon, we will see a relief from these extreme temperatures as we see the northern jet stream start to break apart. But you know what that also means? Severe weather. And when severe weather comes, you want to be informed about it, right? I know you do. So you know what you should do? Like and subscribe to this channel down below. I know you hear every other YouTuber say it. Well, guess what? It helps you and it helps me. So please just do it. It's good for both of us. Anyways, that pretty much does it for today's video. No funny ChatGPT outros, only because the one ChatGPT gave me was excessively lame. So I'm just gonna leave. Bye.